Welcome back to Crushing with Mike and Benny. This week we're going to be discussing grading curves and an envelope and explaining what it means to get your product within the right spec or envelope. Over to you, Benny.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, we've had a good inquiry just, and I thought let me just show everybody. This is basically a general example of a grading you get back from one of the, for instance, Road Lab or any other labs. It will tell you basically the product. It says it's a processed dump material or whatever, but they were sampling it for G2. So that was what they were looking for, G2. So at the top, you'll have all your sieve analysis. So in other words, 0.075 to a 37.5 mil. And then on this side, you'll have the percentages that's passing the actual size of the screens. Right? So if you look at the pink here, 1224, this is the top of the envelope. 411, this is the bottom of the envelope. So whatever product you need to supply or you want to process has to fall in the center of this envelope. So it's got to be in line here. Maybe at the bottom, maybe at the top. As long as it's within these two specs, then your product will be in spec. That's what they call the envelope. All right. So the samples that we received the values of a 3, 6.4, 14 as it goes along. And you can see, for instance, at the bottom, it had to be a 4 or a 12, between a 4 and a 12. Second one, a 3, had to be 1124. Yeah, 2340, so they only got 64. Yeah, 3653, 411, so it goes along. So the sample is bellying out. Now, what has happened here? It was a recycled or processed dump already, which what I can see from here is that a lot of the fines were extracted from the material, maybe used for something or in the process, whatever they were doing. So the only way you could get the sample back is here, we've said, take some of the coarse material, crush it. In other words, what we're sitting with is this grading here. That was basically the pinks. If you look, this is the pink, the 6 dots we had. So what I did is I just put all these greens in here. This is what they actually short. So what I'm saying is by breaking up the bigger greens here, you split it, it will fit in there, fit in there, fit in there, and basically push up your whole grading, replacing the fines in the grading, which will push up the percentage to actually go up into the spec. And that is one of the ideas that we could take a coarser material, crush it, put fines, add it to your material, and resample again to see where actually the spec is sitting at the moment. And from this, you can actually decide, right, crush the coarse, put it in there, or take the volume of the dump, process it by itself, and see wherever the grading comes out in. So it all goes about sampling.
Benny, thanks very much, guys. I hope that shed some light on what is meant by your material in spec and the envelope. If you have any further questions, please get in touch with us, and Benny will gladly go through the process with you. Thanks for watching.